Folks, welcome one more time back to Unfiltered. And as I say every time, if you're talking about Unfiltered, yeah, Unfiltered, honey, Unfiltered feel. Today, my guest, you have many names that you call him. I call him Fireman. You may have your own name, but the man I have here today, very, very busy man to reach. And this is the World Cup season. This is his season. Why? Because he's one of the most fantastic and articulate people when it comes to sportscasting in Ghana. I have in the house with me in the studio. Put your hands together, show some love for my man, Countryman songo. Countryman songo.
Yes.
Akwabo.
Yeah. Me that's me just.
Oh.
More fire.
More fire.
Yeah,
more fire. But here was how. Michelle Bia case Michelle Pa. And I'm saying this is the first time Miss Menyo Bia Miss Market say Miss Michelle Pa.
Miss Michelle More fire, professional.
That is it.
Yeah, BBF fine.
Fantastic. Yes, starting giddy because Bob body.
Yeah.
You can't Bob body.
And no one go. So where to be I should go.
Now
it's body. What I know is it and no one go. More fire.
And yet stars.
No. I mean the game there is you have all round.
Yes.
At the end of the day. So it about to say be your Black Stars here, your World Cup here, your Co-World Cup. You see him for the best. Mm-hmm. And then quote to represent the nation. Mm-hmm. That is what if we are singing it's here. I mean your young cry, you share World Cup. I mean a season the best.
The best, yeah.
And they call
best of the best.
Yes, the best of the best. And I represent the nation. You understand? So when you go like this, you expect to say a bit of everything. You got
the showmanship, the goals, the
catcher, what I say, the fun out of it, the Nigerian woman. I mean, BBLB, spiritually, the whole Ghana. I mean,
yes.
We expect you people to perform. So when you are there, it's not about excuse. Excuses there. I don't want it.
All you want is ball.
Yashamo ma qualified. The taxpayers' money, the public fund. Yashe, I'm ma qualified, ma bo qualifiers. Sike bia wo say ye di real blasters, ye di mum be the amamo. Now, you are qualified. You have a lot of, and I see you will make the anymore or see a prepared team, no. Need team neko. That is where also we need proper scouting, a proper technical team. Penino dear the coach, very solid. So that the plan at the whole or the amount football people. Almost so I'm making sure say the plan now, dear mono, almost the account, then we execute. Then from there, no so coach and also making sure say you qualify for World Cup there. The best players any day come.
Quickly. As I was coach here will be on he just had 2 weeks to sort himself out with the group. It will be like that. What's your assessment? Enough time? What does he do in this situation?
Well, Ayana Omuka Sembi sa fair enough, but you understand, sir. I mean, it doesn't work that way for me. It doesn't work that way. Say coach na basisiana unya time and I say yenya butransane
the coach no excuses.
Ebia yenya butransane ebia will keep him on his toes. No excuses. Coach or experience with a pedigree coach. And a coach in Susunim say Ghana for this is what they want. World Cup. Better performance. And you know, pam coach. I say no. I mean, who be Juma? Juma na obeji na hokwa. Obi coach. Obi ebo qualifiers.
Yeah.
But he when he said the modern bono, and you're up to the level I beat him the World Cup. Because if you want to compete at the World Cup, I mean, what level of play, you should be there. Blasters level of play no and kosa.
Okay.
You understand?
Okay.
Apart from say it me qualify a World Cup. So what about G Juma ebe ya? Unim pefe said
this
is what Ghanaians are looking for, and say better performance. You got it.
So this whole 2 week thing is no excuse. I see.
With your Oman Kofa small boy being a buy. Kofa experienced 73 years with pedigree coach. Our assistant to Alex Ferguson in Manchester.
Oh wow.
You know that?
Yeah.
Our you coach Bia, wa coach Portugal under 20 Aje World Cup da. A coach several teams, including Real Madrid. Real Madrid omo pamono anko yedie they sacked him. You got it, but wa coach. You understand? And was the countries ako World Cup. World Cup now. Yeah, what the countries are called World Cup.
So it's seasoned.
So he should know what is at stake.
He should know what should accepted there.
Of course.
And to no excuses.
No excuses.
I'm getting it.
With all the experience and the pedigree, you know, I mean, you're too bad to come and do something for us. Then why did we set up a semi-final target for the coach? That is what at that table on table, no, and also on paper, no. I mean, Ghana, as in the sports minister, no, Gina Mumaya, no. The target is bida a World Cup by reaching the quarterfinals.
Yeah.
Into the next target now is to get to the semi-finals.
We had serious conversation, and I told him about the desire of the nation, and that we were not. People think that we're just coming to play at the group stages and go back, but we, those who are hiring him, that's not our mindset. Our mindset is that we are chasing the trophy. We are chasing the trophy, and we're still in that mindset.
And what and the taxpayers' money, the public fund, he's into this job now. I mean, incentives.
He clearly knows his terms of reference.
Yeah, of course.
Come and take us to World Cup.
Come and take us to World Cup and get us to the semi-finals.
Okay.
No excuse.
Okay.
So me, I will always keep him on his toes to make sure, say, we get there. If we don't get there, anything a failure. If we don't get there, we'll fire him. Very professional. Oh yes, because you perceive a boy one more thing, a World Cup. Eti yedwaba bibia o se yedema obia asim ne yesefata bia no yedema o and coach na me atiase say obaye no ono ana free players based on merit. These are our best players or they are World Cup. Na otin sembi de afin waba and ye crown what is that? Excuse me. AFCON tournament, a course of Cote d'Ivoire. Ivory Coast, a PAM, Omo coach during the tournament. Omo head coach. Assistant coach, you know, and a Otuazo, a duomo, a ball tournament, a J tournament, you know. And this same assistant coach, and I qualify Omuduma World Cup. This same assistant coach, you coach Umo World Cup. You understand? Tunisia who said no man could World Cup. One trying to say be a coach, you know, or did we answer? Osaki in straight. Osaki coach in straight for a coach for fraud. You understand? So, yes, so your name say, you perceive a boy or woman as Ghana or World Cup in Tina. Yam chain crying a day. I'm a World Cup nan Shasi and Sani, your pump coach in your foul. Ukwadi your pump coach nan sana. Ye foul, ama. Yenyam rekakra odibe prepare diako a World Cup, and as experienced coach as you are with all the pedigree, I mean coach there, it's your job. Only what is at stake. You understand? Intina obeji ejumano.
You have to deliver.
You have to deliver.
No excuses.
There's no excuse of like winning players. Okay. Winning players. Maybe somebody you don't know players, but you are telling Ghanaians that you call the players yourself and these players are based on merit. The call-up is based on merit. You can tell Ghanaians that, no, me, I don't know the players. They've given me players to go to the World Cup. So anything that happens there, you can't blame me.
Okay.
But the coach didn't say that. Coach is saying, I have called these players based on merit. And these players are the best for the country. When some of us argue, say, no, these are not the best for the country. These players, no, and you're based on merit, but I mean, hands be a real. And also, no.
Yeah, because that's what I heard. Maybe news was but the Countryman said there's been so much influence and he didn't have enough time to know the people. But you are saying that's not an excuse.
That is not an excuse. If you're an experienced coach and a pedigree coach, you only need help. The help is the data is there. Blasters, it will data. You understand? Player goes, player come. Performance-wise, data no. You look at the data and you can be able to use the data.
You think his selection is not data-driven?
I mean, and he's at the tournament. He should perform for us to see. Okay. I mean, the selection is data-driven. When you were able to perform well and get to that quarterfinals or even win the trophy, that is where we know, say, truly you pick the players based on merit and the data performance and why they would actually. But if it is not so, then we know that yes, omun keeping records need data year football association. You understand? I mean, how come a coach ebebana data of the players, and our blasters and you're up to scratch? Then we can get the best players. So if they are telling us that these players are based on merit and our best players, they need to deliver.
Okay. So far, what's your impression? So far, games na your performance. What's your impression?
My impression is we find a way to qualify our group stage, which may from this coach.
We find a way to qualify?
They have found a way. They have not played any fantastic football. They have found a way. 3 matches, we are behind. Statistics. Go and check. Against Panama. Statistics nature. But just out of, from nowhere, and then I go no. Or I would make me say because about football more, me say Ghana would a great teacher Panama. Go to his continent. Never any achievement on the continent. On Jacob Biada. But if you come to Africa continent, Blasters here 4 times African champions. We've produced great players. Great Abedia, Pele, Muhammad, Polo, Razak, Osei Kofi. I mean, great players and great football administrators. The late Ben Kofi Muni, Yiki Afrani Muni Sam, Adimi multi-system coach. And Ghana, under 17 World Cup. Not once. Ghana under 17 World Cup. Ghana under 20 World Cup. So we are football nation than Panama. So against everything. Also, it goes also come Ghana. And judging from the fact, he said this is their second time at Panama about World Cup. In Shigoda. Ghana call World Cup. This is our 5th time. 5 times. What you do quarterfinals that. Which see a little bit focus penalty shootout against Europa and can do semi-finals to see whether we can win the cup. Ghana call World Cup 5 times Dano. Your second match be Obianche. So we have the pedigree against and I say you will be Chain Panama our football anymore see a but we were not able to go forward. What I say out from nowhere.
Strategy. I was still saying
I'm coming. If it is strategy from nowhere, and you go against Panama, statistics in Nakutia. Now we come to our second game against England. I want to be so shocked.
Against England?
I want to be so shocked about some Ghanaians. When you celebrate mediocrity out of 0-0 against England, who bombed up? What do you want to tell me?
I guess we're all thinking so. And yet they say England don't go about 5-0. The one was
that is you're thinking. Why are you thinking so? And then the call World Cup you say for the best players score, and you are thinking so be better 5. I didn't hear any man to man. But Mali is man to man. You understand? Eti o the 11 eba, me some the 11 eba. Hey, if you choose the best players, you can be able to compete at the world stage. That is the issue here. Eti wako ball 0-0, so you've won the World Cup.
It was like
you
a win,
celebrating.
Yeah.
I'm Ghanaian and I am extremely happy with the draw.
So you want to congratulate the team?
Yes.
I hope so. They deserve it. I think as you understand, the game is not only about tactics and technical, and it is about emotion, fighting spirit, determination, concentration. When you put everything in the balance, the resilience, the perseverance of our players, they've been fantastic. They fight for each other during 90 minutes. They accept in a number of ways that English team they could play better at the beginning, but with full concentration we block them, we frustrate them. We finish the first 45 minutes with the English team in our pocket because they completely frustrated in the game. So second half we keep going with more determination. We keep going blocking, then we start to grow up, and we have our chances to score. So at the end, I think we deserve the draw and the qualification for the second round.
I will too. Yesterday you promised us huge entertainment. Coach, what we saw there was very entertaining.
Very much. I'm tired. I have a lot of fun and joy, and I'm sure from the emotional point of view, everybody have the hearts in the hands during 90 minutes. So this is joy. This is entertainment.
Yeah. Celebrating what? Mediocrity. And also so statistics now kotiai. You defending. You didn't even put one shot on target. Theo, then we move forward to your last match our group phase was Croatia. Where in football, what my belief, and sometimes if you have a team or system, no, Juma, football they do baby. The best way to defend is to attack. Now you have 4 points. You stand tall to qualify. Then you meet Croatia and also statistics LB team. Open up the game and let's see how best your guys can also express themselves, because Ghana our talent. It's just a matter of the scouting and the player selection. Your fair players based on merit. Echo the various national teams. No, any blasters now will get the talent, the players to do the job for Ghana. And you beat me winning some games and you beat me winning cups. But this is not the case. Because we game a boy against Croatia, so no statistics in Kutia. O shot on target way. Even when that game you claim say UBM why? It's still defending coach, now a defensive defending coach. But when you are keeping the ball to yourself, it's also defending. So ball possession is also very important. But Blasters 3 games when no ball possession. No ball possession. How midfielders, how many minutes, how many seconds, and kuta ball to create opportunities, to create chances. And in Tinama Blasters now forward phoning in our actually defending. What sort of system is that? Yes, you can defend very well and go on the counter and get the goals. But when you defend we can't go on the counter. We can't go up anymore.
So what's missing? We don't have enough solid strikers in the midfield. What is missing?
What is missing is simple. Selection to the national team. They should call players based on merit. Proper scouting. They should make sure say interference and they stop. When they stop the interference, no more fair players from number 1 to 11. Then your tip bencher, they will all make impact on Bobo game now Ghana Blasters, because we have the boys, we have the talent. That is the problem. Now they are there. And Woman catch there, including the coach, said these guys are the best now at the Ghana. Women are the best players. So I won't buy the Sakasana and a coach in buy Nanuya and a coach in players on Shedder Nimomo and a coach in players. You and I know said this is not the best. Why do you say that word to me? Ultimately catch them say you and I know this is not the best when we want the best out there to represent Ghana. So coach and managing or maybe a man or body defense I am anymore. What are you saying? Now your knockout phase. You don't have opportunity to play the next game. When you are booted out of the tournament, you are booted out.
What's
of the
your
tournament.
expectation now in this stage now? The next game.
My expectation is a coach, should vary his status. On varying the system, As much as you defend, you need to find a way to attack, to create chances, to also score. You can't always defend. You will concede. Because today matches in our defending man for mutates. Now, our next opponent, Colombia, they are going to work on that, your defending defensive game of play. So to be able to break it down. And your defense is so fantastic. A solid match. I mean, it's just they are defending. And midfielders and the strikers are falling back to also do the defending. So how long can you defend?
Is this the strategy of the coach?
That is the strategy of the coach, not the players. Now, Obina Afro said, Bobo, Obina your selection. You can't select yourself as a player. So the instructions are coaching the amount, the system or the amount. And then our mobile 3 matches in England, that is the same system. What's what tries to obey Biomo Croatia? I mean, the same system. But it is not about what tries to obey Biomo against Croatia. I gonna lose 2-1. It's about coach Namoya who said these are the best players. So he needs to get the best from these players. And only defending will not help Ghana. We have talent out there. One more team, they can also hold on to ball. They can also go forward. After all, you are selecting only defensive or defending players in World Cup war. So you should vary his status against Colombia, so we can also see our team say, yes, we express here, yes, we create chances, yes, we pursue a share, yes, we pursue your goals, maybe a World Cup. How many goals do we have this World Cup after group stage? Only just 2 goals. Yes, Baku, Panama, you take Baku against Croatia 2-1, so 2 goals. And Yashe. So we need to create chances. We need to see our midfielders. We need to see our wingers.
If that doesn't happen, it doesn't happen in the next game now. You think we're out?
But as it stands, Colombia is stronger than us. And you should accept that fact. Because of games, fun games or countries in our ball tournament now. Colombia top in the group. You understand? Or top in the group. And watch some fantastic football, attacking football. What's your Portugal could be? And we say, offside goals, and we see draw line or cry, and I won't pay 1-2 sometimes. You understand? So as it stands, Colombia, a game no more born. They are playing power football, they are playing possessive football, and they are playing attacking football. As much as Omutimi defending. So we have to also weather the storm by also being ready to be up to the task. And make sure say your coach in very tactics. Nobody is saying moon defending. So when defending over consider goals and who told you homo countries no much goals they are not defending. They are also defending their goalposts. But you can't just defend your goalpost, boom, neko. Now that's what you know. Can say opponent look at the English game against England. England goalkeeper to me ba center circle no ajibo no as started play with the English team almost on several occasions. What are you saying to me? What munyina makwa jina goal post munyina makwa jina mo goal post and amoye dey mu defend goal post munyina makwa goal post and amoye dey mu defend goal post. How? That is wrong. And coach no say wo experience wo pedigree mam yehu coach ne yede ne bae Ghana for bi pese yehu say ase blasters ye wo blasters e ba wi ase gold coach Ghana no ase yehu ne su coach da and wo experience and wo pedigree and now wo coach papa bi say let us tax him put him on his toes in a professional way. So bet me deliver than to pamper the coach.
You think it's being pampered?
Oh, of course, that is. But some I asked one no Ghana say ye nyan is coach that. Ye hun is coach that, which is not true. Which is not true. Coach in the World Cup, Wakobi, Iran mun no do ma World Cup mo ma pamneda. Obefa Egypt na AFCON. Woman win the game ni this defensive game ya you know Egyptians. Say no msi ball. They don't defend like that. They go forward. Me boa catch them. And I mean Obefa Egypt national team. Senegal show mo final match wa AFCON. Omo wi no mpam. They sacked him. Countries are wakwa coach wo mu nyina no. Wo je ne sack. Yes, I mean what a dear or the woman. Okuta experience or a coach or okuta a good CV that is a good normal CV.
It's normal. Oh. And yeah, excellent.
Under 20 World Cup na waje. Near minimum no the Portugal under 20 and Aje World Cup. If you can tell me, anybody watching, listening can tell me. Under 20 Portugal and we do Magic World Cup. Yes, we under 20 no. Ya jibi. Our Ghana ha. Ya under 20 world champions da. Eti ase onse obi o wa ni dina o ne Alex Ferguson mo sha CSC so na ni dina di ni Real Madrid santim. You understand me? So please, we have to keep the coach on his toes. Very professional. To let him understand, say, we are not there. We are, yes, what should I say, or experience or pedigree, he can, go around the team with a NFS system or what should I by defensive, but he should vary his status for us to see, say.
Will the next game be his real test, Anna?
Of course. I mean, this is knockout phase.
Yeah.
You won't get a chance to play the second game like all group stage. This is knockout stage. When you exit the tournament, so you won't get the chance to play second match or third match. So to Abekase Hona me very metatis and I say me obibia me de betche obibia Carlos Queiroz obibia on fanchine Ghana for a Colombia match.
No.
Yes.
If he wins Colombia, what would be your impression?
Then we move. We move forward. We are not done. You know your target. You understand?
Yeah.
We are not done. We move on until I see your target, your cap. And look how we still keeping you on your toes in a professional way. You got it? But at least, what should I say? You can do something. But you don't say, we are winning Colombia round of 32. Now we have round of 16. Prove it again. But now we are at round of 32. So coach, the system, that defensive system, defending. The best way to attack is to defend. Somebody will say yes. The best way also to defend is to defend well. No problem. As you are defending well, when the counter comes, and now when it is time for you to also put the pressure on your opponent, that is where you have to show, masterclass. That is where you have to show that you have the boys. Who coach, you've been able to put, system biatoa. One, they are defending. They've defended very well. Now it is about time for them to also push forward and create chances and score. And you have been able to live up to that task. That is where we see the coaching in you. That is where we see that you are a coach who play.
Yeah.
It is not just one style of play, defending, and hoping that a counter will come. Then you take it. Because Ghana, even when they go forward, how many times do they create chances? How many opportunities no create? The boys are all defending. So if the coach, Mati coach, they say, was he in a tournament in a Beshati?
The World Championship, the really World Championship starting next game. Group stage, it is a warming up for the qualification. As I said today to my boys, qualification is not a destination. Qualification is just a credit card that you receive to deserve to be in this stage of the competition. Now you have to pay the price of having that credit card in your pocket. And these kind of games are really when the World Cup starts. Everything to the winner, nothing to the loser. So that means that every single game, it's about drama. Nobody can hide nothing since the first minute. Every minute, everybody must go for everything, puts everything in the game, and play really the knockout stage with that spirit of entertainment and drama, emotional. That's the really World Cup that start next game.
Tio, what's the group stage? You know, your boy, I feel tournament. You know, so let us see.
Okay. So we'll give him the chance and watch. What happens? Yeah.
But I want Ghanaians to understand. Say, one year excellent coach be out to the stand. Say,
no, this one thing you're saying. I seem to differ from many people. Me say, unfortunately or fortunately, Michelle Gani sports papa. I like enjoying people like you talking about it, but Michelle I take game last. But for people like me and plenty, some have been say Black Stars, we are at the level like they say there.
If you listen to the fans, you listen to Ghanaians on whose behalf we run affairs, they are very happy with the coach.
Yeah.
They are calling, for the first time I'm hearing a lot of people who didn't have any hope in the team saying maintain the coach. As for the coach, I had every confidence in him that he will do something.
Yeah.
When I met him, when I engaged with him and we had our conversation, and after that he addressed the media and said yes, he's been coaching for over 40 years and he's bringing all his 40 years experience to reflect in the Black Stars play.
There's so much hope for people like me. They come say, "Hey, so." But
Obianu on your patriotic. We are all
okay.
in Ghana for. Sakasana yani bimu now the home Ghana now the home Kasim Papa Bia for Blasters and now the Blasters there. Chese Bibianu waka Papa Bia for mo. Papa Ben the chain ni American. And komu ya yidi. Papa Ben the chain ni American. Blasters. You need to keep them on their toes in a professional way to make sure that on seriousness, they will be serious. Blasters in serious. So when you catch it for all these years, more than 44 years now, Blasters in Timine Cup. And is that not serious?
Very serious.
Very serious. Look at the public fund, the taxpayers' money, Sika Yadiko Blasters. And yes, Kakitwa. Blasters, Sika Koho, Sika Ko Blasters, the public fund, Ako Blasters, and yes, Kakitwa. Why is it that everybody want to associate himself with the national team, the Blasters? Why? So Bia a person who associating himself with the national team, the Blasters. Because the taxpayers man, the public fund also they feel very comfortable when they are with the Blasters because I mean be everything is paid. Sika, I mean this World Cup and 30 million US dollars and over.
We'll go into the cup.
And the Blasters Echo World Cup.
Nina think a few weeks ago was if you say a if you were the sports minister, if you had been made the sports minister, would you have done anything differently? And what are those?
Let me say this is a bit controversial. I think that is the only thing for now I will talk about. I think we are spoiling our footballers.
We are spoiling them.
$100,000 appearance fee. It's crazy. I don't think I would have paid that amount of money. I don't think so.
How much would you pay?
You see, would you pay an amateur boxer who goes to the Commonwealth Games or the Olympic Games 100,000 for appearance? Would we pay that athlete? Those athletes who ran for us recently at the World Championship, will you pay them 100,000 appearance? So if you won't pay the athletes, the boxers, the hockey players, the volleyball players, and the rest, or let me even say football, will you pay the Black Queens 100,000 as you're paying the Black Stars? If you won't pay them 100,000, why do you pay the Black Stars 100,000?
Can you answer
And
that?
the
Why
difference-
are they being paid 100,000?
I think we are spoiling them, and we see them as more important than the other national teams, the Black Queens, the Black Princess, and the rest. No, I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think the Black Stars are important than the Black Bombers, our boxing team. They are not important, more important than the Black Sticks, our hockey team. I don't think so.
Of
Are you
course,
the
that
same-
is what I'm saying. A country, a football nation, 4 times African champions. Ye di football mu we are in Africa nya de kitwa. Produce great players medikanka. You understand? Na say ya the last time ye J African Cup ye 82. Ni entiminji AFCON. Ye entiminji AFCON. Can you believe? Say before World Cup. Ye entimi qualify and call African Cup of Nations AFCON or Morocco. How? Why should it happen like that? I didn't know a country ya 4 times African champions. And I African champions 4 times. Now this time around, you call tournament via you call African Cup, you call World Cup. Nina no 3 matches near film. That was the reason why this one no me see any Ghana for be say no way will lie yamping. See ebesa ko say over 30 million US dollars. Now you bought 3 matches near Sabe Fiende, no way. And the Queen Piazzo or see it to me a fire will keep them on their toes to make sure say you be qualified from group stage. Now and in Guasian doors to do. And me say let's go back to Cameroon. African Cup or Cameroon. 3 matches in ye feel mobile fee. And you say more than the taxpayers' money. I can imagine from $12 million, $15 million in your African Cup. 3 matches in your free moon, Cameroon. You feel you say we will learn our lessons. Your homework now, you see a bell learning, your befia you dianoka keneka. To the extent say football people catch they say, yeah, I bought 3 matches. You free my befia. Ghana for Buafua, ye diare hono, ye ni Ronaldo ni Messi. That is Asama Womokachine. He said for Mubatanasial, a sua, a dear Bibia free Munoma Yenomano. And Chibiana, World Cup, PM 2022 was a say. That was Qatar. And also you're quite 3 matches near Sabathi. And we sack coach. One interesting thing. The piano. Officials no call. And other America said they like associating themselves with the Black Stars, all in the name of say, I mean a devil. But instead of looking at the results, say you bring your BB pa, your best share, and it's your buy your budget cap. Instead of looking at that, they can play 3 matches. Now Obia one more ball so your official near mano appearance fee. This World Cup, any World Cups are yakunina. Officials in the management are Omudidi Blasters appearance fee. Appear on mobile, play a appearance fee. No, appearance fee. Yes, Namia Yawumukuran is official. No, what did the same as a year player? Any fire I can't once a month. I said, no way, don't give them. No minister will so buy our mateso. Look at that. What did he so? What did you so? Officials now as a management near Duomokono. In the name of Ghana, hotel free, flight free, per diem free, Ediani free. So what is the appearance fee? Obobonibi.
Now here the number of that was like 26 officials accompanying 24 players.
We are going into a tournament with a technical team of 24. 24. And
That's
the
the
head coach,
technical team.
Yes. We are going with 26 players, 24 officials. It's almost 1-to-1.
No.
You understand? Now your management team be omuji appearance fee. Near society so. How serious would the Black Stars be? Obobo will himself 3 matches. Or 1 money year no free ma. Mube chase kama omu.
To the extent that, anytime we qualify for the World Cup, it has become a norm that each player has to be given $100,000. You are appearing for what? You are going to be paid winning bonuses. But the moment you step foot without even kicking a ball, you are getting $100,000. If I were a player, there's no motivation for me to go win. You've paid me enough, $100,000.
Anything a blasters, you're serious, no? So, you're free, kata. You bought the match, is free, no? And so another taxpayers' money, resources go waste. You also know my baby pam coach. No more the baby shani. Otasi, you are no more pam coach. He says, "Oh, more officials, no, they don't see anything wrong with themselves." Say, "Be I see resign." Yes, Ukrano, you did him next year, and I see a game now. You who say, "And no man going to yes,
coach never pam.
But coach never pam. We are not the baby shami me kokwajiwan. You understand? Say me na me de be am pe coach asemaka. What take his advantage? No, they are pam coach. No more players be as a scapegoat. Say players we omunya no more is our players in the film. But the next tournament, you see these same officials again. Then from Qatar, and you did PMO, another African Cup, and it's a very much disaster. That was Cote d'Ivoire. Cote d'Ivoire. You be PMO Cote d'Ivoire. 3 matches your boy ye free officials and him paying for the catch they say omo baba set up criteria bia to am yafa correct coach pa ya national team ni ye pa na coach bi okuta 15 years experience and omo be hwe omo ba no mkofa a trainer scout omo hankasa it's a appointee a trainer scout Ghana in the first place I will coach as in competitive country power coach power Ghana. So where the lies? And you've lied to Ghanaians. You are coming in for an experienced coach with 15 years experience and over, and now one landed to a trainer scout. That is the reason why finally almost a coach in India they had to sack the coach at all cost. And then also yedi ebefi from Ivory Coast AFCON. You free only entimi qualify for Morocco AFCON. And look at something here. Why is it that other countries, any woman, you know, omo compete to Africa, omo ko omanim, any woman no omo kran ye nim ball boche woman no, omo ball no say e ko omanim than blasters. Edientia. Because blasters to meet now a war-torn country like Sudan. Etimi bagana say ni entimi show omo. Etimi dey call a neutral ground. No makoshe blasters. Na blasters entimi and qualify for African Cup AFCON. What normal Cape Verde, a country with say is this 600,000 population or whatever. And maybe a term wouldn't it share boa what shall to the stand say what besua ball could any be wo and then when Cape Verde is playing Charlie ayo for bibia. You say they are doing good, you waste blasters to play like that.
What is going on?
It is bad administration, leadership. We are lacking leadership. Our football. You're lacking leadership because when you have football people, our leader na yaji under 17 World Cup da, aji under 20 World Cup da. Na 9 consecutive times, and now 9 consecutive years. At what was you? You intimidating qualify for under 17. Is it not dangerous?
Unbelievable. It's unbelievable.
And under 20 also can't qualify. Is it not dangerous? You need to change the leadership.
No, say they put you in charge. What are 3 changes you will make immediately to change the system?
You get the correct people to be in charge to run the football association.
So who do we have running the football association now? They are not the correct people.
One more record speaks results. Me, I go with results. If you have been in you've been in office for like 7 years and there are no results to show, what do I do? That means you need to be changed. That is all I can say. Your results tells me that you are good. Let's take 7 years now into office. These football people, what are their results? Nothing to show. So I am right to say they should get out or they should change them or some. We need different faces.
Why are they not listening to you? Because
that is up to them. That is up to them. The Ghana man, Eddie Mano, say obejinu kurenadi. Ni openi say wo kan kure no obefrew. No do what say. You are my boy. You understand? Anything you want, I'm gonna give it to you. So whatever I do, say you got to fire and fedimachi. When once over Tamasi. That is what they like. No more no. Singing praises to them when the thing is not good. Singing praises to them no pay. But when the thing is not good, because what me here do my best 7 years, now there's no result. Are you doing well? You yourself ask yourself, are you doing well?
No. After 7 years.
Competition and when you are doing football, apart from administration, the results on the field, the national teams and in the local side, that is where we are looking at. The moment Blasters is doing well, they will tell us our football is okay. The moment Blasters is performing, they will tell us our football is okay. From grassroots to the local league and to all the national teams, whether they are performing or they are not performing, the moment the Blasters, the senior national team is doing well, they will tell us football is doing well in Ghana. And so also mutinasi. No mu who say when a sefata a jumano when or ya a bit me aboa anami the way eko dibre we ya obet me aboa no. They don't take a look at that. Even coaches are pointing to the national teams. Friends and chronics. Who the one who will be doing me yes amasa. No one pointing and say go and take charge of the national team. Offer proper coach and answer appointed coach or nimni or a national team. The problem is coach in the interference in it mean so coach no also they judge man at all. Oh yes. Interference in doesn't too much. They will tell you say hey association football. Who told you that? It is Ghana Football Association. You are working in the name of Ghana. If it is not Ghana, you won't be part of FIFA Association. It is a country that can be part of FIFA, and that is Ghana. And if Ghana is there, meaning that you are working for Ghanaians, and you need to listen to us. Results in the football for us, they don't have the results to show to us, so they are not doing well. They are not doing good. When we get change, it will be good. At least to see something different, to see somebody else. Because I mean, the national team, to me the attention called Blasters, but even there, the results is not coming. Look at our performance. Is that how we should perform at the world stage? No. Blasters should perform better than this.
Why do you think this euphoria you be that? Why do you think it's that? Because people don't know what Black Stars have been before. Because so far, Nipa quite energized. It's the performance, contrary to what you're saying. No, I say
all because proud to tournament we in Ukraine. Your friendly matches now you lose. And in summer SEC, Ebiane ni amesha see free Cameroon, AFCON near free near about World Cup 3 matches near free near Antimian qualify near Yasako AFCON near free. You understand? And even the qualifiers to the World Cup the Kulano, say Ghana for one Soli engineer, ka World Cup winki ni o. The moment you say AFCON young qualify na Ghana for any play. Hey, how? Say Antimian qualify and go AFCON. Then the World Cup need to be aso. So Ghana for solid engineer, just say ne ko biaso, no see a fa ko biaso qualify. And seeing the team so unim team ni before, any you do World Cup now. That is why on the World Cup in the world stage, anything goes. O country we patriotic ku pese o ta o country achi ni ebeku bia no o de odi achiri. Ye nyina edi achiri ye pe ye niji pa se Ghana de eshe.
No, I'm listening to you and I'm so fascinated. But you know, no, because I'm so. At one point, you were one of the best English commentators. You know, and he tell me about so no, but come on, as a country.
Yes, yo. Me what I know is nipa biano ahun brasier eni obu ni nyamishiro so a very good pa. You understand? My family do me share juma we are saying yende. Yeah, best English commentator. I was on the platform of Love FM and Joy FM.
Wow.
The whole Ghana. With my senior man, my best, Kojo from Pon Shikamo, Ivoche, you understand, Eloa Mandimo. The whole Ghana, yes, I was on that platform, Love FM, Joy FM platform, the English platform for commentary.
Yes.
And I won it, the whole Ghana. That was somewhere 209 going. Yeah, I won it, the whole Ghana, best English commentator. Tina Mikachiro say, me my Facey Awards, 35, my Jimu 32. I've got me a lot to say. Me journey, you know, is so interesting.
I have another platform where if I know Unfiltered, but we have another platform. If I can't some show no, come and let's celebrate you. How you got into sports? We need Countryman songo.
Songo. How I got into sports? Where the kitwebi, me dago dada. Antonio Sekoju, the former goalkeeper, yes, Kumasi Asante Kotoko, Ghana, Meteors, Ekwaji, Barcelona 92, one and a daguno, only Simon Adomo, any Ibrahim Dossi, Antonio Sekoju, Muofa. Me, Ashtown yet me, Kumasi, apart from say yes, na me busy at so because me go school at Chimota answer. You understand? But me Ashtown, Kumasi Ashtown. And it me. Now the lies of that time players are never on any players kitwa. Oscar Samuamu, Dada Samu Antonio. I mean, and Perifone Boboa, do babia. Antonia Mua Dagu ne we mina me betwa so dagu. As not at my age in Namisha. As not me damp if we go. Me slow short chi. Me mediano. It born and cassa de new me fear me in bomb. Me dago nibi. Me co school bia. Me join school team piano. Me a number one goalkeeper.
Hey, goalkeeper.
Me unte. Me say. Me co school bia. Me co bia. Me join school team bia. Me na me a number one goalkeeper.
Wow.
My bo coast in Ibida, that coast teams in my Bobby. Me do baby come that Premier League. Come that Premier League, do baby. At the right time, me code duties my team no. You understand? Me call school campus radio na me de share say. Me share say campus radio. That is Link FM. Ewo Kumasi. And Ansana Love FM for 2 months after me.
Wow.
And at that time I Love FM for 2 months after me no. Also, or type on how professional you a legend. Senior wouldn't day or type no. That how many Sambani Kofi composing the late Christopher Pokumuna me could pure muscle. But I was able to weather the storm. I was able to weather the... Now, my first comment to you on that platform, you know, is Bibia.
Wow.
Yeah. March, you know, yeah. House of folk, and they came Pfizer. Oma Mono Accra, and Oma Mono Kumasi.
Boy.
Game, you know, it was somewhere. Is it Kofood? It was outside Nabako, and your problem. Intina ye yin match ne ko. Me person me yes sure of the venue. Na me we is our commentary no. Wow. Me we is, and that was English commentary. Ejumano, Yinimnia, we have time for that.
Well, yeah.
So
me, I don't know.
We have time for that.
I say celebrate 2 years.
Songo.
Countryman songo. Fire for fire.
Yes. Ejumano Yinimnia. Above football, the Alboa.
Wow. They try to cry. They try to cry because they say World Cup season. We are one of the busiest people around to say, and the many to be that, but they try to cry. Black Stars World Cup here. What are your parting words? Say.
I only hope that we can at least go far.
How far is far?
The semi-finals. When you are there, now it's left with 4 teams.
Yeah.
So it's all play all. Your last game at the semi-finals, if you're able to perform and perform well, you get to the finals. And when you get to the finals, it is about how you want to go about it to win the cup. And you need to go about something to be able to win the cup. When it is finals, it is finals. But now we are not there yet. Round of 32. I am hoping the coach will vary his tactics, his game. The boys will also at least lift up their game so they can be able to qualify. They can push forward. They can create chances, because at this particular moment you need that creating of chance or chances to be able to get a goal or goals, so you can be able to go through.
So coach,
but if you sit back, sit back, sir, to defend at the senior ball group stage now, we will not be able to get to where we want to go. Yeah.
So the coach, let's say, Countryman, mommy, 2 things I should do. They didn't have a culture.
He should select the best players on the field, and he should make sure, say, as much as Okuta defensive strategy, he should vary his status. And he didn't catch them. He should vary his status to at least let us see something. We have the boys. He should put that confidence in the boys that you can also go forward. You can do it. Because they've made us to believe that these are our best players. So we want them to perform. They have to do it. Coach, you be fire no pa. Moment na and you imagine say coach, and your 4 points are qualifying you be extending the contract and that's be man contract for flow.
If you listen to the fans, you listen to Ghanaians on whose behalf we run affairs, they are very happy with the coach.
Yeah.
They are calling, for the first time I'm hearing a lot of people who didn't have any hope in the team saying maintain the coach.
No, you nyanhwe coach ni you. You coach ni.
The Black Stars Buffy after a year. God forbid. So Black Stars Buffy over fire.
Of course. Na say ni awochire na no one obabaye. I just na say the pedigree ni experience was 73 years. 73 years also the baby in nama. I'm sure he'll be cry what do you you understand? As an pedigree bini and experience no mudi una any CV. When you let's forget here Jumada wa coach Rema did that any good say.
Bold have grown reform.
I've grown from results. And results should come better, should come proper. Good football. You say there is future with Black Stars. Coach, say no. Missy no go and watch AFCON or the Egypt Copiemu finals. No. Look at from the group stage how the Egypt drew finals. I will lose you our cup. No. I the Egyptians nanka say better luck next time, so we maintain you and as a coach near the work one aqua in him. Almost in the style of play no and no more defensive style of play in the Dawson. And I mean, coach ni watch that it's a defensive style of play, no? And then watch it. Ni watch that so far. I'm my Ghana for you when you say ni onim dadanana or the actually. dear no betum the account because in the football no science things are coming in the game, different things all together. Any so in the pedigree no munai. Any so in the experience in Kwana that should not be it. That should not be the case at all. You understand? It more be anyana been said. Coach, you know, why you be to the stand say. It say what's he extending the contract? They are all saying this all in the name of say woman go for coach papa. Asha say no. Go for trainer scout no. Enkoyi went to me improve team no. Blasters in this style of play bia. Enti un say team no be ordinary to the stand say Sudan mu nyina timi say. So now ukonya obi okuta experience ni CV ye kakra bi obeye no ufi say o you good ama but also we future of the team. So moving forward, send a football science and a normal bamu bebri with additional bamu bebri coach way with even the age no ye koye nim no coach we betimi ana nia onim no dagana odi ko bebia na no ano odi aba wodi dada na ho a you know sa 4 points we aba ye de koye nim dada or see something different, something fresh, something refreshing more from the coach. So varying tactics, you understand? And me coach, you know, me need that. So on the Kwana yes selection we go World Cup. Me need that.
I don't think Carlos Queiroz knew 70% of our players before he became our coach. So how did he get the list?
He didn't have enough time to beat my assassination.
No, that is not the issue here. It doesn't know Kachamino. Other coaches no more World Cup. No better Makachum say, they didn't have enough time to go to the World Cup in T. Obinya Selection Momo. Saka Sanity Jai. And then there's a coach, you know, when you're professional. Onimni Hoye. Say if he didn't have that time to select players. How? Coach Awunim and Juman, what is at stake? Ya pam obiama wo babaji. Now you had that time to be able to talk about your salary. Sika obeji. I will just manage incentives. Team no winning against Panama. Players no ebenya eye tour coach ne de ne double. Sana ya omuye coaches. Sana ya no omuye coaches. So that's it. It will seek somebody awoje. When you have time to be able to talk about your money. What does it? It's $100,000 a month or more than $100,000 a month and incentives. And you have time. It me can want them. Now when him say yes we have a resource. So that Kasana he didn't have time and so your own professional coach. We nim ni awoye okusua de wales Ferguson mu nyina akwa so otimi na wo say World Cup selection we enyo no nko na ye na say otimi me influence selection dia na so onye proper coach. You have to sack him.
But then let me be say Tama no crano. Wasn't it obvious a man from the very infiltrated with players of their choice and not him?
Tama ukurano na so obi edini players aba. That is why you have to stop them.
Okay.
Me here omo.
Okay.
Me na me coach.
Right from scratch.
Me wa scouting team. Mama me data of blasters. Na me fanya me selection.
Okay.
Me fan picking me players.
Don't be influenced.
Okay.
Matthias.
Okra yesu kuta pedigree any experience bebrebe we nyina wontimi emfo ani hwem. Ehun say yes ma Japan say me bagana.
Yeah.
What's on coach yeda? O my hada but onim ye team no. Ono na ka nyame na me ka na no. Also onim ye team no, onim Ghana. And nyame nwanwa because we experienced coach. Coach there you never know where you will land one day. Anameboa. Coach there ebia country bi kura na wo jawa bi so be call da no. Ebia some exciting offer bi ebetuma ba mo akọ You understand? So as a coach, you should be prepared for everything, especially when Obian Fetu and see to say Blabe coach Ghana or World Cup by force. Obian wo, and then you no kwani coach. I didn't see you by, and you should understand yourself. Say we didn't just walk in and just pick the coach and I say we are just say ya kono honi and say Blabe coach ye. We called out coaches. So mun for mu CV mra. No, then they buy. Ni ehwe mu. And yes, okay, what do you ever foul? You understand? It won't him say ya man ho straight. Yen sima ma pam say hey, what do you coach that? To what the hair? Plan be coach ye. And then you help be afire. So dynamic catch on say. But this is a situation you call out coaches. So we hear good coach to coach the blasters. And also didn't see you buy. It won't him. What is at stake at the time? Who advertise a job? No, I will call out coaches. No, when you see a trainer scout and Ghana for any play. We have mistakes to a Ghana for the Umbe dirty. They will fire you. Umbe won't say yes. What we do as a Mwami coachy. It won't get ready. No, munya is a pampering. No, the pampering is over. The pampering is over. Obianwa. Obe rely on Carlos Queiroz say the pedigree and answer the experience in we have to keep him on his toes to make sure so that we are coachy and work coachy proper this World Cup. Then after we will sit down and assess him whether the future no obe to me boya. We won't use just this group stage, so I qualify in 2 group stage with only just 4 points, no better football here than who best extend the contract. Who told you that? When I catch it, no one dare do that.
Now the contract that man under this
say now catch it now we know. To the bibia nyon fa the bibia ompe. Say and then mabatna wanima wo hu say ni kono natural mystic feelings na me flow no. Ni ameradi chirame na meko ne kure nobody will influence if me am trim ma steady ne kure mentia se na me ka chira wono ti se na wo beka no wono baba beka ne de no o meka wo na to no ni abuse wo abuse no ke kan sem en sem fata more fire.
Master, finally, but I have to say, sir, you and then you better wrap up because your time now so. Name me channel. Oh, bro, me case of studio corner. Yes, celebrating microphone. Yes, I see a man. But maybe a woman who you move. You move come with me. Go out there and boss I share. Fire. I was 35 which you 32. Fire. We need part was I'm on fire.
Me a bomb match by any serious match. Yeah, you see a serious dish. Yeah, you see a quip. You have to yample.
Open my sensation.
Ya bogi mi ya mais me go pussy echi muta for me no be ba that time you from the fire yeah
hey fire is attention
anyane achimota school mi jira so de fire the fire now there are a lot of interesting things bao makaidi hey, I just oh, Mammy Kathy, you know. When Ombusam say, where do you come from? I just Ombusam says, you, where do you come from? And I will say, I come from Bokrum. So in Bokrum, Kumasi Airport, one, a whole lot of fee. Now I come from Bokrum. I from de fire ochabukom de woman tell say I come from bukom it's de fire ochabukom de fire ochabukom I told us go bukom some because I come from Bokrom and we say de fire ochabukom de fire ochabukom I told her it is a bit go post ma de fire ochabukom be bien wa men to me. Now when you popo na ya powe ya pomo wie I the 0-0 go. You must say 1-2 Austin. Top striker. The shot. Boom. Na me hu ball. E call left. Teacher say my dive kura wia. Me call left while I'm who say ball not take deflection. A deflect call the right side. It's my I say my chair wia say. Me wia se pa me fisa boy. Ya me se massage ten.
Akwache no.
Ha! Ma ten me dive na me dive no. Man na bi se me chibo no kuma hu. At that time kura me small boy no, na me could experience. Me turn me back quick no. Na me jam inside to hosi. To hosa se ne be ya. Se enye kura na the bomb is on the ball who push me in the foul corner over Charlie. I feel me that we say me money I mean
Dave fire
Dave that win him woman na me na me suffer for more would man we me suffer for more
who suffer
na me sano ayi na me sawe hwan that we say me ask me first what that call left. Now all of a sudden, born not taking deflection.
Now Daniel,
now what's up? Back quick, because the idea that day no my ya didn't see a Bema seniors and I say, oh, watch motor school. Miss Sports Master, Mr. Sumo, Sports Master at motor school, Mr. Sumo, we are park. Kobusano, at motor park in this. Yada go down. In born, we yada go down. Tia can't womuntie.
Inum de woka
na wo mom nim me no etimase wo mom nim me no etimase ye height we kura no ntimi nche area bo
wow
edin
wow
man o Muhammad odu mu goalkeeper ni bi o
wow
spring ni eko
shout of love man shout of love man oh
emergency
besia but me twa me from there some bomb ni na evi
thank you
na fe my invite to apa
bo fire
yes she was some ye pa oh yes
yes unim ni pala na buna ko abi unim ni pala
akwa be na mo no
mo kika mo nsamsa
Patrick Pesi
mo fire
ne ti wasi you celebrate with fire.
God will surely give us the day.
All right.
God will surely
so
give
folks,
us
you've heard it here.
More fire.
He's going to be my guest on the KSN show, coming to you live from Cactus Creek very soon after the game. And then we'll see him.
The ambush power. Solid ambush.
So
that type of it. But we too exclusive. I'm about to be I didn't cheer a woman to be now.
Yeah, mommy.
More fire.
Yeah, mommy.
Let's wait.
I'm more fire.
On the Lord.
Share some love one more time. It's been fantastic. All the best. Okay. So until you come your way again, I don't know if I can do better than this. But until you come your way again, and after the World Cup is over, we are going to get him to Cactus Creek and do some more talking. In the meantime, I'm more fire. Catch up with you.